Hiroshi Teshigahara's Antonio Gaudí is a poetic documentary, mostly dialogue-free, focusing on the Catalonian architect's most world-renowned pieces of architecture, giving each building the artful appreciation and admiration they deserve. Inspired by an earlier visit to Barcelona and viewing Gaudí's masterful, artistically designed creations with his own eyes, Hiroshi Teshigahara's documentary is as smoothly sumptuous, otherworldly, and distinct as Gaudí's architecture. The documentary examines the beautiful structure of a variety of Gaudí's landmarks, such as the multi-layered angles of Gaudí's crypt, the stoic Casa Milà, Parkwell's great view of the horizon, and Sagrada Familia, a stunning church which began construction nearly 150 years ago and still remains unfinished, which illustrates the dedication and the intricacies behind such a marvellous creation. The film score of Antonio Gaudí accompanies these sights and works effectively to add a haunting, mystical quality to the film and the architecture. The score may give an initially minimalistic impression, but its intention is not to distract from the architecture, but to enhance the imagination and inspirations that these sights can evoke. Teshigahara's direction of the camera is equally marvellous and sumptuous, with beautifully smooth tracking shots, panning shots and close-ups that capture the details, atmosphere and essence of each of Gaudí's artworks that would otherwise go easily unappreciated. Teshigahara's sense of observation is masterful in this documentary, expressing a true passion for another wonderful artist's work. Each building offers an ethereal spectacle that feels inspired by the terrains and landscapes of distant celestial horizons, and Hiroshi Teshigahara's efforts to capture every nook and cranny is immense. These sights are awe-inspiring, Hiroshi Teshigahara's direction allowing the viewer to experience these landmarks from multiple angles, and from such an intimate perspective that every brick laid, every texture and every angle can be appreciated as if the viewer was actually there. Teshigahara's camera effectively captures everything. Hiroshi Teshigahara's Antonio Gaudí also serves as a great introduction to the works of the Catalonian architect, providing access to these masterfully, intricately designed art pieces to a much wider audience who may be unable to see these buildings in person. This documentary serves as an accessible, studious resource on Gaudí's architecture, making the appreciation of Gaudí's work all the more easier. The viewer does not need to be well versed in the technicalities of architecture to appreciate the beauty on offer throughout this documentary, which illustrates the universal appeal of wondrous art, especially Antonio Gaudí's. In conclusion, Hiroshi Teshigahara's Antonio Gaudí is a poetic cinematic achievement, bringing accessible appreciation of Gaudí's architecture to a wider audience. With a purely visual appreciation for Gaudí's intricate, uniquely textured and innovative architecture, the viewer is invited to admire the most minuscule of details in his work. Teshigahara's direction of this documentary is also reflective of Gaudí's architecture. Meticulously guided camera movements and carefully selected shots, as well as a film score which mirrors the mystical ethereal quality of Gaudí's architecture, all contributes to truly illustrating the mastery of filmmaking that Hiroshi Teshigahara has to offer.